Alright guys, it's Philip for my first video about how to properly lift weights and target specific muscles. So safety is obviously your first priority, so you always want to make sure you have shoes on, closed-toe shoes, a shirt that covers your shoulders so you don't get the equipment sweaty, and then these so you make sure your weights don't fall off and someone's spotting you, which in this case it's my friend. Okay. So you always want to make sure not to have too much weight. If it's your first time lifting, you want to, you just test out by going slow, going up by increments of 10. So you start off with 10s on each side. You normally want to do 80%. You normally want to do 80% of your max, which is, for me, is about 155, as shown here. 45 and 10 to 45 and 10. The bar alone is 45 pounds. And this exercise is called bench. This targets your chest, and the closer you put your hands together on the bar, the more you target your inner chest, and the further your hands are, that you target your outer chest. So it's this part when your hands are wider, and your inner chest as you get your hands closer. As you put your hands wider apart, it's not as hard, but when your hands are closer together, you normally want to put less weight on because it targets your inner muscles that you don't have as much on those muscles, so you want to use less weight. You gotta put less weight on. So you obviously want to put on your weight and then put on the strap so if it falls, you normally want someone spotting you, but I don't need to because I know I can lift this. And you normally want to aim for 5 sets of 5. So 5 sets and 5 reps each set. And as you go down, you breathe out, and when you go up, you breathe in. Or no, when you go down, you breathe in, and when you go up, you breathe out. Okay, and then come closer so I can show them. When your hands have to, it's really just preference and how you like to have your hands on the bar. This specific type of lifting targets both inner and outer chest equally. You put your hand around this, you put your ring finger around this little thing here on each thing. So each of your ring fingers go around it, and then you just make sure everything's okay. Make sure the thing you're gonna put on is okay, and then you just go. Notice my breathing patterns, how I go down, breathe in, breathe out as I go up. That's 3. That's 5, right? That's 4, then. And then you wrap it. You normally don't have someone spotting you, but me, I know that I can lift this because it's relatively light for me. And remember, this targets both inner and outer chest equally. And then as you keep on lifting, if it does get heavy, you want to decrease weight. And now you're going to do that 5 times. And then once you want to target your inner chest, you put less weight on. So you probably you just have to test it out and start off with 10s on your side as well, just like normal. But so me, I'm probably going to put on 35s for inner chest, which is about, with 35 on each side, it's 115 pounds for inner chest. Okay, so for inner chest, you want your fingers to go, you want your thumbs, you put your thumbs out, you fully extend your thumbs, and you want them to touch the end of this braille right here, this rough end, and this is going to target your inner chest. And you also do 5 sets of 5 with this amount of weight. And you normally want someone spotting you, but in my case, I know I can lift this, so I don't really need a spotter. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Rack it slowly, and if you need it, your spotter will help you. And remember, this targets your inner chest, so about from this area to this area. And then when you go wide grip, normally you want a little less weight than you do with your normal grip. So not the closed grip, but the middle grip, you just do a little less. So in my case, I'll put on the 45 because when I did normal grip, I had 55 on each side, which adds up to 155. With this adds up to 135, and this will only target your mainly target your outer chest rather than just your inner or both. This is strictly targeting your outer chest. And then put your clips on to make sure the weight doesn't slide off and break something or hurt yourself. Pull the other clip out. Okay, so for outer grip, you have to basically just set your hands even more wide than the normal grip. So when you're doing outer grip, you want to put your ring finger, you want to put your index finger on these rings. So your hands are a little further apart. And you want to do 5 sets of 5. Just like all the other weights, it's just less weight, more weight than your grip and less than the other grip. Notice the breathing patterns. And you rack it, and you just do that. Do 5 sets of each one, but normally you don't want to go back and forth. You want to first do normal grip, close grip, and outer grip, just so your muscle can get used to that repetition. Because once you switch it up, you don't target that muscle as much, which causes it not to become bigger. Because obviously that's what you're aiming for. And remember, guys, safety first. Always have closed-toed shoes on. Always have someone spotting you. Even though in this case I didn't, but I mean I'm a little more experienced. And next video we're going to be talking about biceps rather than just chest. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.